Last week I did a Halls of Injustice video and the target was Rae Vallow, or Rae Dael as she is remarried. During that video I indicated a number of consequences that could happen because she failed to comply with a court order. This would lead, as I correctly predicted, to an escalation. For that thumbnail, and for the first video I did on Rae Vallow, or Dael, whichever you prefer, I used the same generic image because there was only one available at the time. It is a pretty mundane image and it was difficult to get a decent crop on it. Well, there is an update to this, as I a moment ago said there would be because of an escalation, and with that came a court appearance. With that comes a new picture. Gone is the smiling, happy-go-lucky doomsday cultist, and in his... are those lips upside down? You know, I don't usually attack people based on appearance, but that is one bitter-looking person. Did you suck a lemon before you came in? Now, Rae Vallow, Dael, was arrested in Hawaii on Thursday, which comes months after her two children, Tylee Ryan and JJ Vallow, were last seen. She is facing multiple charges, which include 2 felony counts of desertion and non-support of children. That is according to a criminal complaint that was filed with an Idaho court. It should be acknowledged, Rae Vallow has admitted that she asked a friend to lie to the police about the son's whereabouts. She is currently being held on a $5 million bail. Now at present, Vallow's attorney is not giving back or giving out any statements on this, with court documents being released by Madison County Prosecutor's Office, which were obtained by KTVK, a CNN affiliate. The records detail how Joshua, or JJ, was reported missing in November with the initial efforts of police to find him, and how police discovered that his older sister was also missing. The Cliff's Notes of this case are: the detectives in Rexburg, Idaho asked Rae about her son's whereabouts in November. She said they were staying in Arizona, which was later debunked, with Rae then being asked by detectives to prove that they were there, and she said they were seeing Frozen 2. Not a joke. A week later, a friend called the police saying that both Vallow and her husband had asked her to lie to the police after they had summarily run off. On Friday, Rae Vallow appeared in a Kauai state court for an extradition hearing. Vallow's attorneys asked the court to lower her bail to $10,000, which I assume was marginally more affordable than the $5 million. The judge kept it at the $5 million and ordered that if Vallow posted bail, she must surrender any passport that she possesses to the Kauai Police Department. Chad Daybell is not facing any charges, but he was present in the courtroom for the duration of this hearing. March the 2nd is when the extradition hearing takes place. This entire case, and I'm going to give a very brief opinion for a moment, reeks, absolutely reeks of doomsday. If one is not prepared for the end of the world, one must make sure that those that should surely carry the family name and obviously build a better world aren't here to experience the end, which is a bit of a jump the gun kind of thing. For all we know, they could be hidden in a bunker somewhere. There are quite a few of them in your country. Back on topic though, because I just want to air an opinion for a second. Rae Vallow moved to Idaho from Arizona just a couple of months before police began the search for her children. The son attended an elementary school for 7 weeks before his mother told the school he could no longer attend because she was going to homeschool him. I'm not a fan of homeschooling, but sure, go ahead. A babysitter who was hired online and watched the son, told police that she spoke with Rae Vallow on the 24th of September, a day after he was last seen at school, and she told her the boy had gone to stay with his grandmother, and they would no longer need babysitting service. This, by the way, is a lie, because when the grandmother was questioned, the grandson was nowhere to be seen, and also the fact that the grandmother was the one that filed the initial, complaint. Vallow, when questioned by a friend, said that the daughter was attending classes at Brigham Young University, Idaho, but she was never enrolled there or at any other school affiliated with BYU, which has been confirmed as such in an affidavit. Tylee has an older brother who had told the police in Arizona that he had not spoken with his sister since the end of August 2019. When he called Rae Vallow Laurie gave him excuses as to why Ty Lee could not speak with him. This is all going to start to hurt Laurie very soon, by the way, and I'm sure eventually it will then bleed to Chad Daybell. Laurie Vallow, her brother, and 2 children visited the Yellowstone National Park on the 8th of September. The photo of that has Ty Lee in it, the daughter. That is the last record that police have of the girl's whereabouts, according to the affidavit. Skipping ahead, Laurie married Chad Daybell in October, which was quite fast, I will admit. And then when in November a search warrant was executed at a storage unit rented by Vallow, they found a backpack with Joshua's initials on it, the son, toys, children's clothing and other items associated with the children. Nothing in the house though, just there. The couple fled Idaho and went to Hawaii in December, but flight records obtained by the police suggest the children were not with Laurie Vallow. They flew from LA to Kauai on the 1st of December and then remained since then. Now, last month, the police in Hawaii found birth certificates for the 2 missing children, a bank card for Ty Lee which has been used since her last known sighting, an iPad that belongs to the son, and the boys' school registration receipts when they were served a warrant on Vallow and Daybell. The police did search the entire condo where they've been hiding, and they did not find anything that indicates that a young child lives there at all. Which means this is a little bit weird. Why would you keep mementos of your kids if your kids are not there? Why are you hiding your children? In fact, this is the big crux of the problem. Is this Laurie Vallow saying, I don't want the government in my life or anywhere near my kids ever, so I'll keep them shielded for all eternity? But then when you think about the circumstances of her ex-husband's passing, and her current husband's ex-wife's passing, and the passing of her brother, things get a little bit weird. People start to add it all up, and it all paints a rather tragic picture. I am really interested to see how this extradition hearing goes. From what I've learnt, yeah, you're going to Idaho. Congratulations. I hear the weather's fantastic there at the moment. I will, as with any ongoing case I've ever addressed on this channel, keep you all up to date on this. I personally just want the children to be found. The fact she ignored the will of the courts for reasons that we don't even know is really stupid and will only hurt her in the long run, because say she shows the children are alive and well. The children are in fact alive and well and doing okay. Why on earth, for so long, did you ignore express warnings to show where the children were? It just doesn't seem right at all. It doesn't make you look good either, by the way. You could argue the I'm a protective mum card, but in truth that doesn't stack up for even a second, does it? With this case, I do want to know what you all think of what's been going on. Please do let me know in the comments below. There are some articles I'm going to link as well. As a final thing, there's a new video on Moisty Live. To all those that came to the premiere yesterday for the Amy's Life Journey video, thank you very much. And I will be streaming on Twitch tonight at 8:30 PM GMT. So if I don't see you over there tonight, I hope you'll have a fantastic Tuesday, and thank you all for listening.